Right. Welcome to my review of Chainsaw Man chapter chapter 98. So this is essentially part 2 of Chainsaw Man. I fucking love Chainsaw Man, bro. Look at the fucking wearing, bro. You know, I love Chainsaw Man. So this is just my little review on the latest chapter. So this shit's fucking, oh man, Fujimoto was a fucking genius, bro. I don't know how he does it, but we're introduced to a new devil called Bucky, and he's very excited to befriend everybody in his classroom. Um, their teacher's saying that they're gonna keep it as a pet. Um, so let's continue with that little shit. So he's explaining why they're keeping it. They said 3 months from now, three, that they're gonna that the kids are gonna kill and eat the Bucky, the chicken devil. And he wants us to understand how precious life is. And Bucky obviously, says, Buck, what the cluck? Because, what the fuck, man? That's kind of fucked up. Uh, and also, the chapter's called Bird and War, which is fucking. You'll understand. So there's the bird, right? The chicken devil. Um, and yeah, everyone's just kind of like talking to the chicken, talking to Bucky. It's saying, people were asking like if it's safe to touch a devil and shit, and it's like it's a chicken devil. Um, and they're like, it's a fucking chicken devil. No one really fears chickens, so it's not gonna be fucking strong. Uh, and Bucky's kind of sad because he doesn't want to die. And people are saying that it's cute and shit, but we're introduced his character. Um, and it looks like she's upset because it's sitting on her on her desk. Bucky is, and students are like, "Yo, what the fuck's her problem and shit?" And someone says like, "Oh, didn't her parents die to some devils?" And now it kind of makes sense why she doesn't like Bucky because he's a devil, and or, you know, put two and two together. But right now she sees a couple of friends walking by. She's like, "Man, stop walking next to each other. No one can get through. Stop hanging out in the bathroom. You're in the way." And then there's two couples and shit, and she's like drop dead because she's lonely, and she's fucking me, bro. It's fucking that's me right there, man. No, I'm joking, but yeah, she's just fucking jealous and shit, and like complains about just because she has no one to talk to or anything, no friends, I assume. Um, so she's out on just chilling, eating her lunch, I assume. And someone, the class president, comes up and is like, you won't make friends eating alone. Kind of being condescending, but she's right. She says, "I don't need friends. They disappoint me." Um, she doesn't exactly say that. She says they're pointless. And the class president joins her, and apparently the class president is eating a Chainsaw Man bun, and that she's collecting the stickers, and I think that's fucking awesome. I would eat the shit out of that too, just for the stickers. I'm not even sure if it'll be good. What flavor would it? It's curry flavor apparently. Uh, and then this random chick that we're following. We haven't got her name yet. She's saying the city's corrupt and that most of the things being built are illegal. And there's a mayor with a DUI and a chainsaw devil guy running around playing Devil Hunter, and now we're keeping a pet chicken devil. And the class president says, for Bucky, just hold it in. He'll be dead in 100 days, anyways, right? So she's like, at least the chicken's gonna die, because they're gonna have to eat it. So she just wishes that Chainsaw Man and Bucky would just fucking die already. And then yeah, it's just going on with like some clash shenanigans. They're asking who can solve this problem. Bucky raises his wings and says, I don't fucking know. And they're like, shut the fuck up then. Um, Someone's being fucked up and offered Bucky some fried chicken. That's fucked up. Um, but everyone just kind of laughs, whatever. It's just like a sitcom type of joke sticks, some shit. And they're saying like, oh, why don't you run away? And Buggy's like, I'm so fucking weak. A cat could just easily eat me. And then one of them was like, oh, I'll bring a cat tomorrow or some shit. And then they're just laughing and having a good time. And this person who's like lonely and shit, who was just telling people to like shut the fuck up and drop dead for like being together and shit. She seems to be jealous of Bucky, just like getting so many friends just by being a chicken devil. Because it's such a pathetic devil that it's funny as fuck, and he's apparently adorable. And I don't find this thing adorable. I mean, he do look mighty dapper though with the pull tie. And then 3 months comes up, and they're like, "All right, time to kill it. Time to cook it up." But the class press stands up and says that the whole class decided that they're not going to eat it. And our little main character for this chapter seems to be upset. And they're saying, the class press says we can't eat actual living things. Well, we can eat things like, cow, chicken, burgers and shit. But they say Bucky isn't like that. They say Bucky's actually more than just a chicken or a devil. That he's a friend. And that's stupid as fuck. You should kill it just in case. You never know. The devils are fucking dangerous in this world. And then the teacher's like, that's what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear. And they just let Bucky join the class, and everyone's fucking happy except for the one chick. Yeah, the teacher's like proud or some shit. And they go play soccer. Um, they go outside and shit, and the teacher, well, everyone's playing fucking Bucky and shit. And the teacher just fucking like, hey, aren't you gonna go out there and join them? And she doesn't fucking want to. She wants to be fucking left alone. So he's like, no, no. And the teacher's being a dick, and it's like, high school's more fun with friends. And she's like, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to fucking learn, bitch. Um, and the class president is like, come join us, come join us, come join us. And then even Bucky's like, come join us and shit. Jumps on, we find out her actual name now, Asa Mitaka. So Bucky jumps on Asa. And even Bucky's like, come on, come play soccer with us. Have fun. Join us. You don't have to be left alone. And it seems like, they're finally becoming friends. And she's surprised that even Bucky knows her name. And that the only people who know her name are the class president and the teacher. So she goes up with them. She's holding Bucky and shit. She realizes that she was just jealous the whole time, right? So she's walking up, and then She fucking trips, landing on Bucky. She gets up and sees all of Bucky organs just kind of like pop out. Um, this shit was fucking hilarious. This happened, bro. She just fucking tripped and then lands on Bucky, and somehow that like tears up Bucky's like skins, and organs just pop out, and now she has like organ shit on her fucking her uniform. There's even like blood on her chest and shit. Uh, and everyone's just so fucking shocked. The teacher's just running over. And people are just like, "Oh my god!" and discussing shit about it. People are crying. Uh, and she fucking throws up, crying and shit. And she's like, if someone had to jump off the roof and everyone had to vote, that they will all vote for her. And she's saying that she'll vote for herself too. So she's in the school's like hospital, not the school hospital. Like she's just resting. Like I can't even remember what the fuck it's called, but she's resting in school. Um, and yeah, they even buried Bucky. Um, it is just fucking hilarious. Oh wait, she's not at the school. She's at her home. My bad. She's at her home, just fucking like thinking about just what just happened and how everyone's just staring at her. She says she wants to die. And then she hears like knocking on her door or some shit. Um, and yeah, there it's her teacher and the class pres, and they're all walking up to Bucky's grave, and you know they're gonna like apologize and like I don't know, it's fucking dumb. Um, but obviously Asa doesn't look the best because you know she she thinks well no she doesn't think she knows that like the whole fucking school hates her now, not the school but the whole classroom hates her now because of the accident. Well, I'm not sure they do, but you know they don't fucking like her now. Um, and she stops because a fucking light turns red or some shit, so she's not able to cross the road. And it's just funny that this is like she doesn't cross the road because it's red, and like you know, there's always like, why didn't the chicken cross the road? I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it, but you know, it's just pretty interesting. But you know, she doesn't cross the road, and the class president is like, what the fuck? You always do this shit. That she's always a fucking goody two shoes, and that that the teacher apologized for Bucky dying, even though it was her fault. Which it could be fucking tough to like, you know, do that shit. Oh, and then the class president kind of goes off saying that the that the teacher told the class press to befriend Asa, and that the teacher likes Asa but not the class press, even though they're um fucking. And I guess she's upset about it. And also, while this all happens, slowly she's like transforming into like fucking. She's using like her devil powers and shit. And she says that she made a contract with the Justice Devil, which I wouldn't imagine the Justice Devil would look like this. But yeah, she does that to reach a happy ending with Mr. Tonka, which is the teacher. And she's just yelling that, you know, Asa should just die. And she tried to hold it in, but she can't. And she apparently the Justice Devil told her to trip Asa with Bucky in her hands. And she's going off saying that she was laughing her head off when that happened, and that them two, Asa and Bucky, taught her how precious life is before apparently killing her. So yeah. So she comes to like some realization. She's like, "Oh, Bucky's death isn't my fault. The class president was jealous of her too. That it must be like that for everyone. Someone's jealous of somebody." And she's like, if she knew she could live a better life, she wished she did. And maybe she could have if she knew. And she's saying she wished she lived more selfishly, which is fair because supposedly she could have got more friends and shit. But then comes out like this weird looking like bird. I don't know what this is. It's some weird fucking looking thing. I want to say it's a fucking bird, but it looks like some kind of fucking toy too. Like I don't know. I don't know. I'm not getting into. Yeah, there's an example right here on the screen, anyways. But it's talking to Asa. It says, "If you once live, give me your body and shit." And she rises up, and I can't remember his fucking name, but the teacher and the class pres are like fucking confused, and even like the class pres is like, "Didn't I just fucking kill you?" And dude, this is fucking badass, bro. She fucking she gets like the teacher's head, stretches his fucking neck, pulls out his head and his whole spine, and turns it into a fucking sword. That was fucking dope. That was fucking dope. That was fucking dope, bro. And fucking the class president is confused. Like, what the fuck are you? It's like she's just like, what the hell am I? She doesn't even know. Oh wait, no, she does know. That's the thing. She does know, and she says that her name is the War Devil. So now we know that this is actually the War Devil, and she's gonna fucking she says die for my warm up kill, and she's like, no, you die or some shit. So she lunges like her fucking hand at her. Well, the class press lunges the hand at her, but Asa uses the sword, the spinal sword, to cut off her hand. So it's like joking and fuck. Turns her hand into a fucking hand grenade, and fucking the class president is like, give it back. So she fucking like she cuts her in half with that shit, and this is such a fucking cool shot. The class president is just like yelling Mr. Tanaka, teacher's name, and he's a fucking sword now, and they like both like kind of get close, and then they kiss. Um, and she's like, Asa just kind of throws the grenade that she just made out of her hand, throws it at them as soon as they're kissing, and she's like, look, a happy ending. And then boom, everything blows up, and this is fucking dope because this reminds me of one of Fujimoto's one shot, how it ended. Um, the camera one, I forgot what it's called, but like at the end of like each movie of in that one shot would be like the little explosion scene, and he'll walk away, and even like the last page was that, spoilers by the way. And this is just so fucking dope because this is just like it's so fucking cool as shit, bro. Um, she sees a poster of Chainsaw Man, and she's basically declaring war on Chainsaw Man, saying that she's gonna make him like throw up nuclear weapons back up, and it ends right there. It ends right there. Um, a cool fucking way to end this first chapter for part two. And also from the chapter name, Bird and War, War and Bird, whatever. Bucky, and now the War Devil. So it all comes back together. It all comes back together. Uh, this is fucking amazing. I really like this fucking chapter. What a good way to start this shit. Kind of upset I didn't get to see Denji, except for like on posters and curry buns and shit. But next week, um, I'm so interested in Nasa. She's so fucking cool. She has like cool little fucking scar and shit too. Um, and it's so fucking hilarious how this shit started with fucking Bucky and shit. So I can't wait to see more and shit. And yeah, that's my fucking review. I think it's fucking amazing. If I have to like give it a score out of 10, 9. Yeah, fuck, I'm gonna give it a 10. I don't know. It's fucking good. Um, I'll try to do these every week as soon as the chapter came out, because this came out like an hour ago. Well, by the time I'm recording this, it came out an hour ago. Um, yeah, I'll try to keep up with this shit. You guys should read Chainsaw Man. I know everyone's waiting for the anime. I am too, but read it. It's so fucking good, dude. It's so good. Um, and if you're currently reading, tell me what you guys think, cause this shit is fucking dope. Like, oh my, hmm. Chef's kiss, bro. Chef's kiss. Oh man. But yeah, that's my review on it. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys have a great day. And goodbye. I'll see you guys on the next one or something like that. Yep.